So I guess I'll tell you a little bit about a revelation that I had, strangely enough, happened during COVID. So my wife and I started a company. We grew it to 5 offices, over 110 realtors. We were into selling luxury real estate. And I think sometimes in life you just continue to work and you don't really think about what you're doing and is it really the smart thing to be doing. And we had a complete revelation during COVID. We had been approached over the years by companies that wanted to buy our real estate company. And we always said, no, we're growing this, we're not interested. But when COVID hit, we had a chance to just sit down and basically do nothing for 2 months. And during that 2 months, of course, I got stir crazy and the engineer in me started thinking about how much do I really make running all the offices, and then how much did Julie and I make selling real estate, which is what we really love to do. And when I sat down and looked at the numbers, I started realizing we really don't make that much money running all these offices. Why are we doing this? Why are we working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day? Why are we neglecting our family and our kids? And I went to my wife and I said, you know what, we should just sell the company and just focus on what we love doing, which is selling real estate. So we backed off at that point. We thought about it. We reached out to a company, which was Premier Sotheby's, that had approached us previously 3 years prior about buying us. They made us a great offer. We sold the company, and all of a sudden we had a massive amount of time on our hands. And it was crazy what that revelation did for our business, because once I stopped running the offices and I stopped managing all those people, doing the things that I didn't love doing, we could focus on just selling houses, which is the whole reason we got into real estate to begin with. And we went from doing $35 million a year consistently for probably about 5 years to the first year after we sold the company, we did $70 million in sales. We doubled our income and worked far less than we did when we owned the company, which to us was, a godsend. And the other thing that really hit home to us was, we really had been neglecting ourselves, and we hadn't really taken any time for ourselves, for each other. We wanted to focus on ourselves and our family. And one thing for me that I found is I had just let myself go, and I had gotten out of shape. I was up to about 212 pounds, which for me, I've always been a thin person, so it was a lot of weight. And I would find that I would, run upstairs to get something off the printer, and I would be completely out of breath. I knew I didn't want to do a diet because I knew I wouldn't stick with it. I don't have patience for that. I don't want to be eating salads all day, every day. So, what we looked for was something that was more of a lifestyle change. Doing things completely different than what we had done in the past. And it was unbelievable. Within 2 months, each of us had lost 30 pounds. And we've kept it off. Now it's going on 2 years. We've kept the weight off. We've gotten in shape. We get in the gym probably 3-4 days a week. We still like to have fun though. I don't want to be on a specific diet all the time. So on the weekends, we go out to happy hour, we go out to dinner, we hang out with friends and family and have wine and beer, and you have to enjoy life. And even doing all those things, we've been able to maintain and keep that weight off. And it's unbelievable the amount of energy that I have. I sleep better in the evenings. I feel so much better about myself, more self-confidence. I feel like I'm 30 years old again, which I didn't even think was possible. I thought I was past the point of no return, and I think that's one of the things that kind of depressed me. I just felt like it was going to be all downhill from there, and it doesn't have to be. The other thing that we really focused on was spending more time with the kids, which out of everything, when you step back and really look at what's important in life, it's your family and it's your friends and it's the people that surround you. Everything else is somewhat irrelevant. In the end, you're just going to have the memories anyway, so you need to focus on that. And for us, stepping out of that aspect of the business and cutting back from the hours that we were working, complete transformation. We make more money, we're healthier, we have a better family life, and it's really been a revelation for us. So yeah, you can go to the YouTube channel, badassdads.com, talk a little bit more about the diet, but also talk about financially, things you should be doing to be smarter in life and have a better financial situation. Also talk about real estate. I mean, my wife and I are in luxury real estate. I absolutely love what I do. I love getting up every morning and just, we get to work with amazing people and see amazing properties. My background before was engineering. I sat in a cubicle all day. I didn't know whether it was raining out or sunny out until I went to lunch, and it was like I felt like a bat coming out of a cave. And it just, I was really good at what I did, but I didn't love what I did. And the thing about real estate is I absolutely love the people that we meet. I love what we do. So I share some of that on the channel as well. I think the biggest thing is if you're thinking of doing it, just get started. When we had all the offices, I would have realtors that would procrastinate. They wanted to send out a postcard, or they wanted to do something on a YouTube channel, or they wanted to do something on social media, and they would talk about it and talk about it. And I would meet with them a week later, and they're still talking about it. And my advice to them was always, just start. Just start. Stop talking about it. Start and do it. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. If you want to change your life, nothing is impossible, and you're never too old to get started.